B90T, Voltaic, easy, slow. Standing of course for a bounce 90 track. Let's go.
Never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the world burn away. Burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack.
Okay, so for this scenario, which of course a bounce tracking scenario like the last, which was very easy slow, and now we have just the easy slow version. So the first thing I want to say, it naturally favors very fast sensitivity, so like 20 centimeters. You can go even faster, and well, for this version, field of view of 103 is perfect because you have the walls left and right limiting your field of view. Later versions will be 180 degree, and then of course you can also go to a higher field of view, but for this one it's okay. And what you do is you try to look, so you have 4 bots and you try to find a bot which is currently in the process of going up, and the better you become, the more you want it to be at the peak. Like if you're kind of like a beginner player, you start on a bot which is just jumping up. So I mean, for example, this bot jumped up, this bot jumped up, this bot jumps now up, this bot jumped up, this bot jumped up, this bot jumps up. So this time when they just start rising, and when you get back at you kind of try to aim more for the peak. So here peak, there peak, 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 peaked, peaked. So this orientation. You look with the eyes on the bot, which is good for you to track. And the reason is, right at the peak they slow down, and then they start to a descent, and this starting of the descent is the perfect timing for you to flick onto the bot. And if you have the choice between 4 bots, you try to go for the bot which is closest to this peak. And it's a little bit different than other scenarios where you would just go to the closest bot, which I would not do here because the bots get very fast. When the further down they go, the faster they get, and they have a fast bouncing up again. So it's actually harder to track. So if I just go for the nearest bot, I would kind of always now stay here, but the animation actually gets harder to track. Well, it's actually easy for this bot size to flick across the entire screen. And still be kind of fast on the bot. So it's kind of easier to look on your screen for a bot that is on the correct position. That's the first thing I want to say. And then of course you kind of make a big flick with your arm, and then you kind of track it with your fingers up and down. If you aim, of course, if you're a pure arm aimer, you do it with your arm as well. And then again, as with all target switch scenarios, I recommend actually to play it without health bars and to just get used to the kill timing. So what you want to do is you want to flick away from the target right before it dies. So you kind of don't want to wait for the confirmation, but you kind of want to flick away before it, right when it dies. It increases your speed by a lot. But of course you will make mistakes, especially if you miss aim, but that is fine. Then you will just have a bot surviving, but that's okay because the score depends on your damage and not on your kills. Yeah, that was kind of sloppy thing right in the end. Let's still try to get the complete arc kinda going, but of course focusing on the upper part for improvement, like the correct target selection, is key. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching.